This is going to be like one of those stupid questions you get asked every single day. What would it take for my club to win the bloody Premier League? That's if you are a supporter of a big club. Anyway, I'm Ty Knight. This is TK24 Sports. If you're new to the show, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you do not miss a show every time we upload. Now let's go! Again, I'm going to rest on this one. I'm going to rest on my standing desk. Here we go. I'm an Arsenal fan, and you know that already, okay? Because you watch the show enough and you guys love the show. What would it take for my club to be great again? You know, you can always look here and say, well, it could be the manager, it could be the owner, it could be the players, it could be the supporters. For my club to win the Premier League again, actually, we just need players who actually care. We need players who care more about what's actually happening on the pitch rather than off the pitch. You see, I'm 40 years old. And people of my age, I'll say between 35 to my age, or maybe even 30 now, maybe 30. Before the age of social media happened, I mean, the only way, you would get a buzz is by watching Match of the Day or anything else, and then we'll try and find news and gossips and so forth. And players were doing their thing, but they weren't really in the limelight as they are now. They weren't really posting too much of what's happening in their personal life than they are on their sporting life. So when I say this as a profession, when do you actually see players now talk about the game that much in detail? When do you actually see players, posting videos of themselves doing extra drills, doing extra training, shooting practice, positioning practice, defensive practice, goalkeeping practice, set piece practice? When do you see players do that? But instead, you see players, posting pictures that they're off to Dubai or somewhere else, or posting pictures of their girlfriend hugging their 3 dogs, their chihuahuas and poodles and whatnot. And that's the difference. When you're saying what would it take for your team to win a major trophy like the Premier League, maybe the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, or the Champions League, what would it take? I'll tell you what it will take. It will take for those players to stop posting those damn pictures. It will take for those players to start posting pictures and videos of what they're actually doing to get themselves better. That's what it will take. So when those players can actually lock into the game again, then maybe our club can prosper. Maybe our teams can prosper. Maybe the national team can win a damn, tournament for once. But until then, it's not going to happen. You see the difference between our team and, let's say, Man City. The difference between them is that those players are locked in. Our players are not locked in. Now, don't get me wrong, you do have City with Mendy, who's always doing some sort of foolishness. But apart from that, maybe Kyle Walker as well, because he does have his, penis issues. But maybe apart from that, and there's Don Stones, who likes to do his thing. But apart from that, the other guys, they're all locked in. But then you look at Arsenal, and you got Bellerin planting trees. I mean, how many trees is he planting? Because we can't, we keep conceding goals. You got Aubameyang, who goes missing scoring, but you don't go missing when he has to go get a tattoo done. Then we've got Guendouzi, who does, what Guendouzi does. You got Torreira, who can't even settle in this country, so he's off. You got Saliba, who can't even get a game because he got judged on 2 games, he's off. So when I'm talking about what does it take, I'm talking about the character of the player. I'm talking about the character of the employee, not the employer. See, the employer only listens to what, the scouting network says, and he goes, hey, yeah, you want that money? Sure, we'll give it to you. Make sure you win. Okay, cool, we'll go and win. And then it's down to those guys who do more scouting than I'll say, their technical ability. It should be their mental ability that they should be scouting more for. Those are the differences that's going to make your team, or hopefully Arsenal, win again. It's not down to always technical side of it. It's the mental side. Are they mentally strong at 75 minutes, 80 minutes, 85 minutes, 90 minutes, 95 minutes added on time? Are they strong there? Because all that technical ability is great. But when you come stuck and your little step overs are not working no more, mentally, where do you go? You frazzle because you think that's all I've got left. But mentally, no, I'm going to go right through you and I'm going to score. I'm going to assist. I'm going to keep a clean sheet. You're not getting past me, but I'm getting past you. That type of mentality. Now, don't get me wrong, of this day and age now, that, it does dry out from men and women who play the game. But we're here to talk about the men's game and not the women's game, so I'm not being sexist when I say this, but we're talking about just the Premier League or the Champions League or that sort of competition. My point is this. If you want to see your team win again, you might as well have to get onto the players. Not cuss them out like some people have been doing, but you got to be saying to them, it's great what you're doing outside and you've got a passion outside of football, but I want to see what you're doing in football to get yourself better. Start posting pictures of those. Start posting videos of those. Give us tutorials of what you're actually doing. Show us the actual video homework that you get to show what you've got to do and how you're making yourself better. We don't see that from the pros, do we? No, we see trees, we see fashion shoots, we see teddy bear making. I don't know what kind of crap these guys are into these days. And I don't even have a problem that they've got a passion outside of football. But first and foremost, what got you into that position is your damn football. So for my team to win, I need players with a mentality and an IQ that's so high that they can't stop winning. All they can think about is winning. When they're going for a walk, they're thinking about winning. When they go for a number 2 on a toilet, they're thinking, how fast can I do this number 2 to break a record so I can get off the damn toilet and get back to winning? That's where I'm at. Until we get those players in, we ain't going to win nothing. David Cup was lucky last season. Because look at this season. Last season was luck. This season, same players with an additional couple on top, and we're worse off. Why? Because mentally, they're not there. Mentally, they're not at that elite level. Don't get me wrong, they're professionals. I'm not going to call them athletes, they're just professional football players. It may sound disrespectful when I say they're not athletes, but it's the truth. It's the truth. But one thing's for sure, they get to do something that I don't get to do, so hey, they're better than me in that respect. But I'm not going to call them all athletes. Not all of the players. Some players I call an athlete, most of them are not. Because athletes, an athlete is a dog. An athlete's a dog. But we'll get into that for another day. If you like this portion of the show, make sure you like, subscribe, turn that notification on so you do not miss a show every time we've uploaded. Thank you for watching. See you soon.